Kansas City, Missouri. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses off the plate. And that's ball two. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
He hit that boy at 14 last game.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to
2 outs away from a complete game shutout. Got robbed.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Boy, he batted 120, but he do have a home run.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia makes the grab, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Ball one there. Henderson matched a homer in his last game. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike one. That's to third. Garcia gets it to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and towing the slab, Grayson Rodriguez. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he'll be safe at first.
There we go. Let's go.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer fouled, and there's no throw. Bunting, and it's in the air. In plenty of time to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way forward.
Can you move my runner?
And here now, the lineup for the Royals.
I'll just get Jonathan India to start hitting that mug.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Royals' designated hitter.
Come on, Tolbert.
That's the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two outs and one in scoring position. On the ground to third, Westberg. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Man,
so
he's
one
got
left
one
for
funk
Kansas
ass
City,
hit.
scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Lugo back to work. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Lugo ready to fire now. In the air, center field. Apr.4 has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Mow him down. Come on, Lugo. Mow him down.
The other way.
Give me down.
Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Colton Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Oh, man.
Up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Man, what you tripping on, Bucko?
Clearly, that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Kobe Mayo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
And that boy got 3 home runs.
Cowser on third with 2 out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Let's go.
1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Beautiful day. All right, punk-ass Royals. That's our 2nd error.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Come on, Vinny.
Right side,
Damn,
hard hit.
damn.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now Carson Roccaforte.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Roccaforte launched a homer in his most recent game. Ripped on a line to center.
Damn.
Mullins makes the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Roccaforte on his way over, puts it away for the out. Jorge Mateo now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Come on, Lugo. Mow him down.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full.
Come on, Lugo. Mow him down.
The bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mullins batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball there.
Go ahead and finish that boy. Mow him down, Lugo.
That's off the mark. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Yeah, mow him down, Lugo.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Come on, Lugo, get him up out of there.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Let's do it again. See it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I'm reaching out there, so come back in on him.
Inside 3 and 2 the count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there.
Come on, Lugo.
His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here's a rocket out to left.
There we go.
Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And that's fouled off. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jonathan India at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Just waiting on you to get informed, baby. Make this low lineup dangerous.
Ground ball right side. It scores.
That's what I'm talking about.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Dairon Blanco digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Got him swinging on the curveball, and that is a big first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do
Michael.
before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Come on, Michael.
And the batter now, Michael Garcia. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Don't leave that man out there stranded, Michael.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Damn.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Damn.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Come on, Bobby.
His first time.
Come on, Bobby. Damn.
Center.
Damn. 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 Damn.
Grabs it on the run. Royals strand a pair. Still no score. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Let's go.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. One out, bases empty.
Mow him down, Lugo.
Stays alive. That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more.
Give me down.
Track and hauls it in. That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No balls,
it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses there. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball outside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
Got it.
Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Number 92.
Come on, Talbert.
That's hard hit in the line. And there's
Damn,
one down.
damn.
Now it's going to be Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1.
There we go. There we go.
Right, and this
there we
one
go.
could be extra bases. Here comes Perez around third. He scores and they have the lead. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out, runner at second. Carson Rockefeller steps in for the Royals. First pitch misses. Man at second. Foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Pasquantino on at second with 2 down. That one missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That misses. It's 2-2.
I ain't go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And
damn.
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Bitch ass nigga.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lugo back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Westberg, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him.
Through there, got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cowser takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Orioles down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
He went.
Swing, tried to
Got his ass.
to peel to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Mullins makes the catch, and there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Dairon Blanco, the next to hit. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Michael Garcia.
Come on, Garcia. Come on, Michael. Give me some started.
And it's fouled away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a slow roller. On to O'Hearn. Out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. And there's one away. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Curveball drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
There we go.
The Royals leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Let's go.
He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, just missed. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Down and in, moved his feet.
Come on, Lugo, mow him down. Mow that boy down. He deserves to be mowed.
To the right side, India on to first.
Got him.
And they get Mullins for the out. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Kansas City, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball. Line drive. One away.
Damn.
And now the DH.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Come on, Salvi.
First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Oh, man.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman pulls that one down. That is all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And here it comes. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away.
Good shit, Apr.4.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Seth Lugo is done. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
I know you tired. We ain't gonna waste it like we did you last game. Ran you out of energy.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Come on, baby.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Way high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead of the count quickly. He hasn't.
It's all right. It's all right, Harvey.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
O'Neill in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
Oh, now this is blasted.
Yikes.
Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Yikes. Damn.
He'll take a trot around the bases.
It's all right, Harvey.
His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, that's
I know Lugo pissed. I should have kept you
they
in.
were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
He got all of that. I can't hate on that.
One down. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
Come on, Renfro.
Renfro snags it. Out number 2. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses.
Shit, that's what happened the last time. That damn umpire didn't give you that. Led to a walk. And then another one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience.
Damn, these boys trying to get all up under. Go ahead, Apr.4. Nah, Apr.4 up under that.
Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Yikes, that hurt us.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Aiken. Well, 1-run game. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Puts it in the air out towards left center. O'Neill.
Damn.
One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, Carson Roccaforte. Check swing. He went too far.
Oh, man. Come on.
0-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. He's nice. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Renfroe lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Just missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Up the middle. That's the inning.
He's out of there.
KC down in order. They're down. We go to the 8th at the plate. Kobe Mayo. Harvey back to work. And ball 1.
That's high.
Harvey, a 6'3" righty, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could
come on,
now
Harvey.
3-0.
Yo.
Right through there for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Adley Rutschman, and the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Hunter Harvey will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Damn.
James MacArthur comes on now, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. There's the strike.
0-1.
That's out to center field. Roccaforte puts it away, and there's 1 down. And the batter now, Jorge Mateo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses. 1-0. There's a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Throw is high and over his head. Lead runner holds at 3rd, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark.
Oh my goodness.
1 run is in, and it gets by him. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Oh, the throw is over his head.
What the fuck, Royals? Dang.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies.
Bullpen just blew it.
Fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
There's a swing and a drive.
They killing us now.
And this one carries into
oh my goodness. Gotta get you out of here.
Now that's quite the party favor.
That's
That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd of the year. It's 6-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. There comes a skipper out of the... So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Just off the inside edge.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball out towards left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Come on, man. Damn. Pissing me off.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted back there.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, man.
Coming home. 1 run across. Now around third, waving.
They got a home run.
Now a relay to the plate.
In the field home run. These dudes killing us. We ain't killed us. Can we get somebody out? This is a disaster. I'm pissed. Not everybody can hit.
This one's got a chance.
I'm gonna fuck them up, game 2.
Pulls it in on the
I'm gonna
warning
fuck these
track.
dudes up, game 2. I know they're 6-1. They woke up. They woke my ass up. We gonna fucking lie.
Chance to talk about just
fucking
about
lie.
anything.
Bro, don't
Come on,
get me
bitch.
fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Come on,
The
bitch.
wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Tyrone Blanco.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
2 on, 1 out. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And next is the designated hitter. He swings and fouls one off.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night. He wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. Blanco at third. Garcia over at second. Witt over at first with 1 away. On the ground. Westberg fires to second for 1. And it's a double play.
Damn, my goodness.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense.
Over with. They got that shit. Bitch ass
Back here at
niggas.
Kauffman Stadium, now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. That clips the corner.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Center field. Apr.4 should have this one. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Foul ball there. 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 2-1. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Bitch.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left.
Who the fuck we do lose?
On its way and out of here.
You're gonna be the only one hitting home runs in my motherfucking park.
For that one, his second of the year. It's 8-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Damn, we should have had you on the at bat when the bases was loaded. Fucking rookie Tober
Welcome to the game.
blew it.
First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
That's a ball. 1-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Carson Apr.4 steps in for the Royals.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Comes up empty.
Damn, nice slider.
Really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings
he got
and
me.
misses. It's a strikeout.
It's all right.
Royals down to their final out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he's got it.
Bitch.
Ball game. And the Orioles
Fuck y'all.
take this one in a blowout.
Y'all got the first one game of the
With this 6th win
3-game
in a row,
set.
all of a sudden, you start to look around up
Y'all
and down
bitch
the
ass.
lineup,
Y'all
to your
broke
left, to your right as a
snapped our
player, and you
5-game
say,
win
"Oh,
streak.
we're good."
Yeah.
We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team.